Bliss, it's wonderful to meet you. Your house is gorgeous and you are gorgeous. Tell me a little bit about your tiara and your sash.
I am Miss Wheelchair Tennessee, and I recently returned from the Miss Wheelchair America pageant. It was held this year in Houston, Texas from July 15th through the 21st, and I'm proud to tell you that I'm also the first runner-up in the Miss Wheelchair America pageant this year.
That's fantastic. So tell me about the event and what it means to you now that you're back.
Absolutely. The biggest misconception that most people have about the Miss Wheelchair organization is that it's not a beauty pageant. It's actually about finding a spokesperson for people with disabilities. So it's really about celebrating the achievements of those with disabilities. It's about raising awareness to the general public about the attitudinal and architectural barriers that still exist today, even 23 years after the signing of the Americans with Disabilities Act. It's really all about just educating the population.
So talk to us now a little bit about the misdiagnosis.
Like you said, I was misdiagnosed at 17 with polymyositis, and for 2 years I went through different medical treatments, and nothing just seemed to work, and I was just getting worse. So I hope that by sharing my story and the issues that I had, such as not being able to climb steps, having frequent falls, not being able to stand up on my tippy toes, that by sharing these things, if there's somebody else out there that's experiencing the same difficulties, that we can get them a proper diagnosis and they won't have to go through the 2 years of medicine and mistreatment that I did.
How do you want people to view you?
Well, I just want people to see me as a person first. Everybody deals with something different in their life. Everybody has issues. Mine just happen to be a little bit more visible than everyone else's. So I want people to see that I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I work, I'm a graduate student at UTC, I participate in community activities, and that's what I want them to see first, is that I'm a person, not that I have this disability and that I use a wheelchair.
Bliss, tell me a little bit more about your family.
I have the most wonderful supporting husband. We actually just this weekend put on a charity action pistol gun match to raise funds for the Miss Wheelchair Tennessee organization. He's just a tremendous support to me and is always encouraging me to do anything that I want to. And we have a beautiful little girl named Annabelle. She's 22 months old, and she's into everything right now, and she'll say anything. So we have to really be careful what we say at our house these days.
So what's next for you?
Well, I will continue to travel across the state of Tennessee and spread my message and share my platform. And we are also gearing up for the Miss Wheelchair Tennessee 2014 pageant, which will take place this spring, probably in March. We don't have all the details ironed out yet, but we are looking for contestants, and they can go ahead and start signing up now. So anyone that uses a wheelchair 100% of the time, we need you to come out and to support your state and to support individuals with disabilities.
Bliss, what can viewers do to help promote your platform and Miss Wheelchair Tennessee?
If you have a Facebook page, I have one that is solely dedicated to my year as Miss Wheelchair Tennessee. It's called Miss Wheelchair Tennessee 2013 Bliss Welch, and I am sharing all the events that I go to. I'm blogging about the events and also about my life story of living with a disability and having a child and getting that misdiagnosis. So I really encourage everyone to head over to Facebook and like my page to continue to share my journey with me.
Through social media, you're able to help others?
I would love to help with anybody. I've already been contacted by several different people that have had, questions about how do you do this or how do you make that work. And I'm more than willing to share anything, because that's how we make our lives work, is by working together with each other.
When it comes to your daily life, do you find any obstacles or challenges?
Not every, establishment has a ramp, which is really surprising. Here we are in 2013. Some of the bathrooms, they're just not large enough to be able to maneuver a wheelchair around in. So we still do have a long way to go. And I think part of the reason is because there's no ADA police that really governs whether every building is up to code or not.
I appreciate learning about you and meeting you and coming into your home today, and I wish you all the best.
Well, thank you so much. And if I can just leave you with one little comment that the girls from Texas taught me, that it's not about the number of heads you turn, it's the number of hearts you touch.
That's very poignant. Thank you for that.
Thank you.